This year's Tata IPL is becoming a story of record-breaking numbers. On Wednesday, Chennai Super Kings versus Rajasthan Royals Tata IPL 2023 match on JioCinema clocked the highest ever concurrent viewership of 2.3 crore viewers. The previous record is of 1.86 crore viewers on Disney Plus Hotstar during the finals of 2019 season. Whereas free streaming of IPL on digital for all viewers in India has resulted in a record-breaking number of views in the first week with over 550 crore. This is followed by a robust first weekend which amassed 147 crore views, yet another record for being the highest ever opening weekend for Tata IPL on digital. To tell us more about this and Viacom18 Sports digital push, we are joined in by their CEO, Anil Jayaraj. Anil, welcome to CNBC TV18.
Thank you, Shibani. Thank you for having me.
Anil, what a match it was yesterday, nail-biting finish. Yesterday's match recorded the highest ever concurrent viewership of 2.3 crore viewers, more than the final match of the 2019 season of IPL, which is a record in itself. We have seen a clear shift from TV to digital now, or the clear shift of viewership or increase in the viewership on digital now, Anil?
I would think so. I would think this is testament. And, the game yesterday was obviously extremely exciting. But if you see the numbers, this is now at 2.23 crores, which was yesterday's concurrency. And that beat the last record by a significant margin. Last highest, as you mentioned, was about 1.86 crores.
And that was the final match.
It is. And very importantly, I think what's also happening is that this is possibly just the beginning. From all that we've seen, all the excitement that we see on the ground, we're pretty certain that this is one of the many records that will happen this season.
Got it. And if you can share some viewership trends that that you've witnessed apart from these record-breaking numbers that we are seeing on JioCinema.
Sure. So at JioCinema, one of the things that we've tried to do is to appeal to every single possible consumer. And towards that, one of the things that we've done, and we spoke about this in the past, was we've created about 17 different feeds, 12 unique languages, and we have never been done before stuff like 4K, hype mode, everything that we've done has been to expand our customer base. And if you see some of the results, of course, the concurrency is something that we all celebrate because it is extremely big. And it is actually comparable to any world scale event. But a really impressive fact was also what happened on connected TVs. Now, connected TVs this year, we reached more than 35 million people. And that in itself is huge because if you see comparable high definition numbers are around 18, 19 million people. So this is nearly double that. And to do that within the first year has been incredible. So while it is quite well known that mobile consumption is growing quite fast, this shift from high definition to connected TV has already happened. And I think this is truly a great day for us.
Yeah, and last time we spoke, you had mentioned how you are aiming to target the barriers of accessibility, affordability and languages, which you have clearly done for this season of IPL. If you can share with us, are you expecting these viewership numbers to grow in the coming weeks, Anil?
Yes, Shibani, I'm hoping that in the next few days, actually, we have another record. Of course, while I'd like to claim all the credit for doing it, but the reality is that it was really, really exciting. The matches have been incredible over the last few days. And yesterday, that match and MSD walking in really made all the difference. I'm pretty certain and certainly very, very hopeful that over the next few days, we will break these records too.
And how are, brands faring? How is it working with in terms of sponsorship and advertisers on JioCinema? And how has it fared against the TV rights holders for IPL?
Yeah. So as far as our information goes, we've and we track it very, very closely. So we are pretty certain it's correct. We have got about 2/3 of the revenue on IPL, whereas the television team has been reduced to 1/3. And this is in itself quite important because never before has this happened at this scale. IPL, as you know, is a very, very large property. For television to so convincingly and comprehensively come ahead of, digital to come so comprehensively ahead of television, I think is something that all of us are celebrating. And this is true not only in terms of revenues. Revenues, as I said, 2/3 digital, 1/3 TV. This is also true for the number of sponsors. Digital has had, 23 sponsors, which in itself is a record. TV's had about 13 sponsors. So in every aspect, number of advertisers, TV advertisers, and BARC has just released its reports today. It seems to suggest that about 40% of the advertisers are missing this year. Last year, till this time, there were about 63 advertisers on TV. That's dropped to about 35. So something is happening there in the TV universe. I'm sure the TV guys are trying to fix, but a lot of digital clients are now choosing not to advertise on television. Even in terms of pure number of advertisers, digital is many, many times, 8, 9 times that of television. So I think we've had a home run. More importantly, as you well know, this is a 5-year tournament. And I think this ratio, which is in favor of digital now by 2/3 to 1/3, will actually keep improving significantly. In fact, some of us are hopeful by year 5, 95% of the revenue will be on digital.
It will improve in the coming years, you are saying?
Yes.
It will improve.
I think.
Yeah. Yeah, and what is the reason for that? Of course, advertisers go where consumers are, where the viewership is. But apart from that, what are the things that you are doing right?
Yeah, so while we are doing quite a few things, but digital as a medium itself offers some things which television can't. For instance, digital is very targetable. So I can choose to target baby product consumers in Madhya Pradesh. And very differently at the same stream, I can target somebody who's in the market for buying expensive shoes in Bangalore. So this targetability, this addressability, and the fact that it's interactive makes a massive difference. Legacy services like television can't do it, and that's why advertisers flock to digital. The other big reason is that there is no budget limitation, and there is absolute transparency. So if you want to reach 100 customers, you reach those 100 customers only. You're not billed for a million other customers who just happen to be in the room when this was played.
And, Anil, historically, we have seen many of the IPL advertisers, also those advertising in and around IPL, they sit tight and, come on board as the tournament progresses. So are you expecting more to come on board in the coming weeks?
Yes, most certainly. Certainly on digital, a lot of customers tend to come after the tournament has started, and that continues to be. In fact, yesterday was again a record day for us in terms of number of customers signed up. So this continues to be the fact. Of course, all of them came in before the 2.23 crore concurrency, so I can't say that was the driver. But I'm sure on the back of that, when we take a look at today's sales, we'll find other records. So yes, we are expecting a lot of customers to come in because of the flexibility, because of the addressability, because of the measurability that digital offers.
Perfect. Also, Anil, you have, brought in something called as Fan Fest, something similar that we saw around the FIFA Football World Cup in Doha, where, fans could come and watch a match on a giant screen across 13 states. Correct me if I'm wrong. This just came in today. If you can share with us or tell us more about it and what do you aim to achieve out of this?
Right. So just to be completely honest, this is something that BCCI has been doing for years and doing very successfully. This is like a Mela where you go to a town and you basically have a large-scale consumer event. Lots of consumers come in and they can experience the match on a large screen, which is powered by Jio, by JioCinema. And this usually has it's like a fun evening. You can come, you can have fun. There's a DJ, there is music, there is food, there are events for kids, so everything. And then you also get the opportunity to watch the match live. And this is really very exciting in the towns that we do. This is basically one of our marketing efforts, which ensure that the spread of IPL is much larger than just regular households that it used to be. We know for a fact that people prefer outdoors, and that's why if we can give them the viewing experience outdoors, it really works well for them. This is very, very enjoyable, and I'm glad you brought up the reference of Doha and FIFA. Some of the learnings that we've taken from there, but of course we are working in a format which suits cricket and which is in compliance with what IPL expects. So that is one. Actually, Shibani, I'll take the opportunity to also tell you a bit about the second initiative we are doing, because this is again to engage consumers in a big way. We've launched Jeeto Dhandanathan, which is a fan engagement contest, right? Which basically, as people watch, they can play along with whatever the match is going on. And basically, if you can, if you sort of watch it and you play that, you have a chance to win a car every day.
Oh, wow.
And so far, there are 6 winners, and they've come from across India. So that really tells us how widespread digital is. In small towns in Odisha, Pali in Rajasthan, Lakhisarai, Mahua, these are really, really widespread places where we find great engagement. And so this is very different from watching passively on television and not being able to contribute.
And actually interact with the medium and interact while you're watching the match. Also, finally, before we go, a month to go for the finals, what is the magic number that you are targeting, Anil, in terms of viewership?
Well,
you would definitely have some number in mind.
So I would be delighted when we break the 2.75 million number, and the reason it is that the last world record was 2.54 crore in terms of concurrency. If we can get to 2.75 crores, it distinctly beats the last one by 10% or more. And that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that all the exciting IPL games will help us achieve that. And that's something that I'll celebrate. More importantly, I'll also celebrate once we hit 500 advertisers, which is the target that we have set ourselves, saying that, look, anywhere upwards of 500 is what we should hit. And, thanks to all our Bhojpuri, Punjabi sort of feeds, we believe this is very, very much possible. We are on target for that.
Perfect. All the best for that, and all the best for your magic number for the finals. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us today, Anil.
Thank you. Thank you, Shibani.